What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode from Backyard Boys. If you guys are new to this channel, please lightly tap the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications. As you guys see, this is my E93 M3, but in this episode we are actually going to be working on my RS3, and as you guys can tell, the front end is basically assembled and it is off the frame machine. Guys, later on in the video I did tell you guys that I messed up and the intro got deleted, so if you guys do want to see how the car got to its shape, basically what it is right now, then stay tuned for the video and let's get this video going. Alright guys, well, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I am super excited, and this is like my 5th take because I've been slurring words because of my excitement, but it is finally time to top this thing up with coolant, make this engine warm up, and I don't know what's gonna happen. Let's fingers crossed everything's gonna be fine, but I'm not sure. You know, maybe there's gonna be some coolant leak, maybe this, because guys, there is so many pipes, so many random things that I had to get, and I don't know, hopefully everything is correct. Another thing, there's a couple parts I did order which I missed when I was making a parts list, which is like a little bracket that goes inside here which holds the whole radiator assembly, and then alongside with those I ordered the gummies down here which kind of navigate the center of the radiator, I guess, and I don't know, kind of whatever, you guys understand, the gummies down here. I did order a ECU holder bracket. I have the cover here, and then there's a couple more things, but as you guys can tell, this thing is just slammed with pipes. Like, it's legit ridiculous. It was so hard. And then I ordered my intake right over here, but as I told you guys in the intro of the video, the goal for the video today is to get this car off the frame machine. And what I also want to do is kind of clean up the engine bay. I want to tape off the intake and all the jazz and get a wash, you know, kind of get it all washed up because it's super dusty and it has some oil, this and that from the accident. So I don't know, let's get it started up, let's get the coolant in there, and like I said, fingers crossed. I don't know, I can't cross my fingers, but yeah, fingers crossed this thing does not have any more problems and warms up fine without no overheating or anything like that. So let's get right into it. This is exciting, guys. That feeling when you're putting coolant into a car, oh yeah. Looks good so far. That is the overflow. I just poured some into too much. Go fire this thing up. Go ahead and check the oil level one more time. Make sure everything's in spec and continue warming it up. All right guys, well, that was a success. Thank God everything is nice and well. We got the car warmed up and it is warmed up, nothing leaking, everything's good. So right now what we're gonna do is go ahead and button everything back up. I'll show you what I mean by that. We're gonna go ahead and throw this piece back on over here. I still gotta pull the fenders off and everything to paint inside, but for the time being, we're gonna go ahead, put the wheel on, get the whole frame machine cleaned up. I do have a bunch of parts. I'll probably toss the headlights on, not sure. A bunch of stuff back here from other projects car that I have. So we're gonna move all this stuff away. We got the quads and everything out. A little happy 4th of July, by the way, guys. I know this is gonna be posted on July 5th, most likely, but happy 4th of July. So let's get it cleaned up. Got a bunch of jazz down there. And by the way, this right here is coming from the overflow, which is when I was pouring too much coolant. Yeah, you guys get the point. All right, let's get it off the frame machine. All right, well, everything is basically ready for it to drive off the frame machine. Everything's cleaned up from under. Guys, this does not feel real right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. When a car sits for like 4 or 5 months, yes, I've rebuilt tons of cars, but guys, this was one of the toughest ones, and it's giving me a headache. On top of that, the insurance company or the shop that had the car before threw away all the parts, all the miscellaneous random jazz, so not happy with that. But let's go ahead and get inside and fire this sucker up. No way. This is insane. Okay, see if it moves. Oh, look at that. Dude, the brake rotors were so like stuck on because this car hasn't been moved in like ages. Apologize, I can't really see. The mirror down. This is just insanity. I'm gonna step outside just to confirm that I'm going straight off. All right, looking good here. Looking good back here. All right. This is just insanity. No way, it's moving on its own power, guys. What a miracle. I don't know, I'm just like, I'm ecstatic. Guys, this is, I mean, for someone who might be just an RS3, you know, for someone who might be a dream car like me, this is a dream car for me, so. And the fact that it's now on its own feet, like moving. Look at my beautiful E92, E93, sorry. No way. Let's get into the shade. As you guys can tell, it is warming up down here. And I'm gonna change this view. There you go. Get that RS3 up in there. Let's put it into individual drive. And let's check out this beast. Guys, it got delivered right over here, but completely smashed. And look at it now. Oh my goodness. This is just absolutely insane. And I am pumped out of my mind. By the way, the 1M, which is right over there, is still for sale. I have it listed on eBay as well for 42 grand. But I've had some offers of like 34, 35. I do want to keep the car if I don't get at least, you know, at least something that's desirable, close to 40. So that's just a FYI for you guys. But let's go ahead and wash this thing up. I think I'm gonna kind of cruise it down the street just to get all this rust off right over here. And besides that, I'm gonna wash the car, make the car nice and tidy. And guys, I had a humongous fail. Basically, when I was recording this video at the very beginning, my intro actually like disappeared. So I want to show you guys. I'm gonna kill the car right now. And a lot of you guys in the last episode were like, oh, what a frame repair, this and that. Yeah, I understand I didn't replace the frame rail, but the reason for that is because it wasn't bad enough. And the way the video showed it, it looked like the frame rail was completely kinked and like cracked open. But the way this frame, the rail itself is really weird in this car. It's like a snake. And it gets thinner, then thicker, then it's so weird. It's so weird. I've never seen it. But guys, the frame rail is right over here, and right there is where you guys thought there was like a massive buckle, but there is nothing there. Like, look, it's smooth like butter from both sides. It's literally smooth. And then from this side, if I can show you guys, from this side, it's all nice and clean as well. That was just one of my markings, which is just Sharpie. but everything's nice and clean. And then that little crack up there, I seam sealed it right there. Well, I welded it and then I seam sealed it, so there's no big deal. And the frame is all straight now, everything's nice, everything actually bolted up to its spec. And all these, you know, we got the bolt here, here, but none of the gaps are fully set just yet. So yeah, that is that. I'm so pumped, so pumped. This is just absolutely insane. And then gaps here, these are the old hinges, but the gaps are decent already. I unbent the hinges. The hinges were like literally lopsided, they were crazy, but the gaps are pretty decent. I got to replace the windshield as well. This is gonna get painted alongside with the whole front end. But guys, I'm literally running out of breath. I'm sorry about that. But let's get this thing washed up, cleaned up, and continue with the video. Guys, a quick by the way, I'm not too familiar with Audi headlights, but if you guys can see, this whole entire like lightning strobe, whatever, is lit. This one here is much dimmer, and like the bottom half is not lit. So if you guys know what that is, please comment down below, because I don't like that. That needs to get fixed. Bam. Went ahead and just mocked up the front bumper. Just on there, obviously there's no bolts or anything holding it, just super loose, as you guys can tell. But this front end is shaping up and it is looking so darn gorgeous. I do have a little foam absorber that's gonna hide that aluminum rebar, so it's gonna look nice and clean up in there. But guys, you don't even want to know how much that bumper was. I'm gonna tell you guys like dealership price. If I'm not mistaken, that cover was like $2,300 and that grill alone was like $1,800. That's just two pieces, but there's a bunch of more pieces that go all around there, and it's just crazy. It's ridiculous. It's literally ridiculous, guys. But let's get this thing washed up. You know why? Because it says wash right here. Look at that. It said it, but we avoided this. We got to get this thing done now. Let's go. Alrighty guys, well, that is going to be the wrap for this episode on the RS3. As you guys saw in the video, we have got a ton of work done, and I went ahead and just misted it here with the pressure washer because we do not have an intake and a couple of things. So I just misted it here, got the dust off, and the car is looking a whole ton better. Yeah, there is some condensation in the headlight, but that is because I pressure washed from the right from the top, which will go away here shortly. But the car is all cleaned off. I got all the lettering off the windows. This front windshield is gonna get changed, so I really don't care about it. But guys, if you guys are new to this channel, please lightly tap the subscribe button. I appreciate all you guys' support and love on this channel in general. And if you guys do want to support the channel, it is completely free for you guys. All you gotta do is tap the like button down below and subscribe if you guys do like the content. But with that being said, you guys have a blessed rest of the day, and I'll see you guys on the next episode, either on the RS3 or either Dodge Viper or M3 wheels and some other cool stuff. All right guys, stay blessed.